Hello guys, again welcome to Maanus channel. So today Plant Kingdom chapter యొక్క mock test 2 అనేది తయారు చేశాను. సో ఇందులో 30 questions ఉంటాయి. Continuation of the mock test 1. సో ఇందులో ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అనేటివి ఉన్నాయి. మాక్ టెస్ట్ 1 యొక్క వీడియో లింక్ అనేది నేను డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో ఇచ్చాను. సో మీరు చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు అండ్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ వీడియో ఆల్సో ఇట్ విల్ బీ అవైలబుల్. సో మీకు ఈ వీడియో నచ్చినట్టయితే లైక్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, ప్రెస్ ద బెల్ ఐకాన్ ఆల్సో. అండ్ ఇందులో నేను టైమర్ ఆఫ్ 10 seconds అనేది కూడా పెట్టాను సో దాట్ యూ కెన్ ఆన్సర్ ద క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ గివ్ ద టెస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ. సో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ ద వీడియో. సో ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, హౌ మెనీ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ ఇన్ ద గివెన్ లిస్ట్ బిలో ఆర్ autotrophs? Lactobacillus, Nostoc, Chara, Nitrosomonas, Nitrobacter, Streptomyces, Saccharomyces, Trypanosoma, Porphyra, Wolffia. So the options for this A4, B5, C6, D3. So correct answer for this is 6. So and those are Nitrobacter, Nitrosomonas, Chara, Nostoc, Wolffia and Porphyra. Total 6. Okay. So next question. The gametophyte is not an independent free living generation in A. Polytrichum, B. Adiantum, C. Marchantia, D. Pinus. So the correct answer for this is Pinus. Okay. Next question. Compared with the gametophytes of the bryophytes, the gametophytes of vascular plants tend to be A. Smaller but to have larger sex organs, B. Larger but to have smaller sex organs, C. Larger and to have larger sex organs, D. Smaller and to have smaller sex organs. So the correct answer for this is D. Smaller and to have smaller sex organs. So next question. Archegonia 4 is present in A. Marchantia, B. Chara, C. Adiantum, D. Funaria. So the correct answer for this is A. Marchantia. Next question. A prokaryotic autotrophic nitrogen fixing symbiote is found in A. Alnus, B. Cycas, C. Sisor, D. Pisum. So the correct answer for this is Cycas. Next question. Examine the figure given below and select the correct option giving all the 4 parts A, B, C and D rightly identified. A is Archegonia 4, B. Female thallus, C. Gemacup rhizoids and option B. Archegonia 4 female thallus bird foot, C. Seta sporophyte protonema rhizoids, D. Antheridia 4 male thallus globule roots. So the correct answer for this is A. Archegonia 4 female thallus Gemacup rhizoids. Next question. Selaginella and Salvinia are considered to represent a significant step toward evolution of seed habit because of options A. Female gametophyte is free and gets dispersed like seeds, B. Female gametophyte lacks archegonia, C. Megaspores possess endosperm and embryo surrounded by seed coat, D. Embryo develops in female gametophyte which is retained on parent sporophyte. So the correct answer for this is D. Embryo develops in female gametophyte which is retained on parent sporophyte. Next question. Consider the following 4 statements whether they are correct or wrong. The sporophyte in liverworts is more elaborate than that in mosses. B. Salvinia is heterosporous. C. The life cycle in all seed-bearing plants is diplontic. D. In pinus, male and female cones are born on different trees. The 2 wrong statements together are. So he is asking about the wrong statements. So the 2 wrong statements are option B, A and D. Next question. Algae have cells made up of A. Cellulose, galactans and mannins. B. Hemicellulose, pectins and proteins. C. Pectins, cellulose and proteins. D. Cellulose, hemicellulose and pectins. So the correct answer for this is A. Cellulose, galactans and mannins. 40. Male and female gametophytes are independent and free living in A. Mustard, B. Castor, C. Pinus, D. Sphagnum. So the correct answer for this is D. Sphagnum. Next question. Which one of the following is monoecious? A. Marchantia, B. Cycas, C. Pinus, D. Dead palm. So the correct answer for this is C. Pinus. Next question. Examine the figures A, B, C and D. In which one of the 4 options, all the items A, B, C and D are correct? So here they have given the pictures. You have to identify their names. So options are A is Chara, Marchantia, Fucus, Pinus. B. Equisetum, Ginkgo, Selaginella, Lycopodium. C. Selaginella, Equisetum, Salvinia, Ginkgo. D. Funaria, Adiantum, Salvinia, Ricea. So the correct answer for this is C. Selaginella, Equisetum, Salvinia, Ginkgo. Next question. Which one of the following is a vascular cryptogam? A. Ginkgo, B. Marchantia, C. Cedrus, D. Equisetum. So the correct answer for this is Equisetum. Next question. Mannitol is the stored food in A. Porphyra, B. Fucus, C. Gracilaria, D. Chara. So the correct answer for this is D. Fucus. Next question. Which one of the following is considered important in the development of seed habit? A. Heterospory, B. Haplontic life cycle, C. Free living gametophyte, D. Dependent sporophyte. So the correct answer for this is option A. Heterospory. Next question. Which one of the following has haplontic life cycle? A. Polytrichum, B. Eustylago, C. Wheat, D. Funaria. So the correct answer for this is option D. Funaria. Next question, which one of the following plants is monoecious? A. Pinus, B. Cycas, C. Papaya, D. Marchantia. So the correct answer for this is A. Pinus. Next question, select one of the following pairs of important features distinguishing Netum from Cycas and Pinus and showing affinities with angiosperms. A. Perianth and two integuments. B. Embryo development and apical meristem. C. Absence of resin duct and leaf venation. D. Presence of vessel elements and absence of archegonia. So the correct answer for this is option D. Presence of vessel elements and absence of archegonia. Next question, in which one of the following male and female gametophytes do not have free living independent existence? A. Polytrichum, B. Cedrus, C. Pteris, D. Funaria. So the correct answer for this is option B. Cedrus. Next question, which one of the following is heterosporous? A. Adiantum, B. Equisetum, C. Dryopteris, D. Salvinia. So the correct answer for this is D. Salvinia. In gymnosperms, the pollen chamber represents A. Cavity in the ovule in which pollen grains are stored after pollination. An opening in the megametophyte through which the pollen tube approaches the egg. The microsporangium in which pollen grains develop. A cell in the pollen grain in which the sperms are formed. So the correct answer for this is option C. The microsporangium in which pollen grains develop. Next question. Spore dissemination in some liverworts is aided by A. Indusium, B. Calyptra, C. Peristome teeth, D. elaters. So the correct answer for this is option D. Elaters. Next question. Flagellated male gametes are present in all the three of which one of the following sets? A. Gygnema, Saprolegnia and Hydrilla. B. Fucus, Marsilia and Calotropis. C. Riccia, Dryopteris and Cycas. D. Anthocerus, Funaria and Spirogyra. So the correct answer for this is option C. Riccia, Dryopteris and Cycas. Next question. If you are asked to classify the various algae into distinct groups, which of the following characters you should choose? A. Nature of stored food materials in the cell. B. Structural organization of thallus. C. Chemical composition of the cell wall. D. Types of pigments present in the cell. So the correct answer for this is Option D, types of pigments present in the cell. Next question, in the prothallus of vascular cryptogam, the anthrozoids and eggs mature at different times as a result. A, there is high degree of sterility. B, one can conclude that the plant is apomictic. C, self-fertilization is prevented. D, there is no change in success rate of fertilization. So the correct answer for this is option C. Self-fertilization is prevented. 56. Peat moss is used as a packaging material for sending flowers and live plants to distant places because A, it serves as disinfectant. B, it is easily available. C, it is hygroscopic. D, it reduces transpiration. So the correct answer for this is option C. It is hygroscopic. Next question. Conifers differ from grasses in the A, formation of endosperm before fertilization. B, production of seeds from ovules. C, lack of xylem tracheids. D, absence of pollen tubes. So the correct answer for this is option A, formation of endosperm before fertilization. Next question, in a moss, the sporophyte, option A, manufactures food for itself as well as for the gametophyte. B, is partially parasitic on the gametophyte. C, produces gametes that give rise to the gametophyte. D, arises from a spore produced from the gametophyte. So the correct answer for this is option B, is partially parasitic on the gametophyte. Next question, oxospores and hormogonia are formed respectively by A, some diatoms and several cyanobacteria, some cyanobacteria and many diatoms, C, several cyanobacteria and several diatoms, D, several diatoms and few cyanobacteria. So the correct answer for this is option D, several diatoms and few cyanobacteria. Next question and the last question, ectofloic steel is found in A, Osmunda and Equisetum, B, Marsilia and Botricium, C, Adiantum and Cucurbitaceae, D, Dixonia and Maidenhafen. So the correct answer for this is option A, Osmunda and Equisetum. So for today, the 30 questions are completed. And if you enjoyed by practicing the questions, please like the video and share it with the others so that they can also practice the questions, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.